Obrigado. Bom dia. I'm going to speak in English because, yes. So, hi everyone. I'm very excited to be here. I'm head of growth at Yolo, and I'm also the founder of EOS Israel, which is the EOS community in Israel. And you're all welcome to visit us. We're very active and very forthcoming on the EOS community. And I will speak to you today about what we're cooking at Yolo. So let's first try to get a sense of what depth can I get into right here. So we all know about Bitcoin, right? Who here has actually owned a bit of Ethereum? Okay, a bit less. Now, who here owns EOS? Okay, that's a good number. Now, here's a tricky question. Who here has actually purchased any either Ethereum tokens or EOS tokens in an exchange? Okay, a fair amount. So you all know how, for example, a crypto exchange works, right? Let me get this. Yep. So most of us know Binance, right? So Binance is an example of a centralized exchange, right? Where you make your account, probably make KYC, get your data, then deposit your Bitcoin or your Ethereum or any other stable coin or whatever kind of crypto you want to trade to, right? Into a wallet of their possession. And then you do your trading, and maybe if you get lucky, you also get some coins out, right? Decentralized exchanges work in a different way, where from within your wallet, you sign a contract that is purchasing certain tokens at a certain price, and then those tokens are leaving your wallet only for the smart contract to get the new tokens that you are purchasing into your wallet. That's how a decentralized exchange works, right? Now today, what happens with decentralized exchanges? Has anyone, now this is a really niche question, has anyone used DDEX or NewDEX or OLX, right? So what's happened? What are some problems that we're experiencing? First of all, we get low liquidity. And what does that mean? That means that there are very few people, real people trading on that platform, which means that if you want to buy a token right here and now, you'll probably have to pay a premium of up to 10, 20, or sometimes even 50% the price that it's on the buy side, right? That's a huge difference. Now, another issue we have with decentralized exchanges today is that the UX is not too user-friendly. Not all of us are financial kind of experienced, and not all of us have experience with charts and all those charts and the order book and all those numbers. They're not too user-friendly, right? And we want to onboard users like if we want to achieve main adoption eventually, right? Other problem that we have with decentralized exchanges is the waiting time. It's just excruciating, right? You place an order on the buy side, of course, because you want to get a cheaper price for your token, and then you can wait for days, right? Until that token gets filled, and you check in on your iPhone. Did it get filled? No? No? And you go refreshing, right? And it doesn't happen until a few days later if you get lucky, right? So that's the order book. That's what we experience at NewDEX or DDEX or the other. The other one, which is critical for dApps, which are decentralized applications, is that the apps cannot offer their own token within their own app, right? If I have the new Super Knights game dApp on the mobile phone, and you need to purchase some dragon tokens to buy the coolest dragon, you need to go out to an exchange, log in, do the same, go through the whole process and get your dragon tokens, log in back to the app. That's not happening. It's impossible, right? What we want to have is a simple widget that within the app I can get the tokens that I need without leaving the ecosystem, the app, the experience, right? So how do we solve it? And here is the very exciting video that's supposed to turn you all on, but we got no sound, so it goes something like this. Something like that. It's don't mark my words. I'm better on blockchain than I'm a beatboxer, but anyway, so that's the cool video I had planned. We have no sound, sorry. This is how the platform looks. This is Yolo. Okay, so it looks like this on a laptop, and a mobile, it will look like mobile size, of course. And the interface, as you can see, it is very, very, very simple. This is our solution. It's based on a liquidity protocol built by the Kyber network. I will get a bit into that, so I don't go a lot over my time. But in order to exchange tokens in Yolo, you do like this. You select the token you want. You put the amount you want to buy. The platform calculates automatically the price, and you press the button, and it's done. I think that's an experience we can all understand, pretty easy. And a lot of people say, okay, so obviously, if there are no order book and they are controlling the buying price and the sell price, then probably the spread that I'm paying is huge, or the difference in price that I'm paying for the tokens is pretty huge. And if you see the comparison with the leading EOS decentralized exchanges, which are Bancor and Nudex, so far we can see that the spread, is the difference between the buying price and the sell price, plus the commissions of the exchange, which now on Yolo are 0, so that's good. But if you see for the following tokens, Karma, Emanate, Everypedia. By the way, Everypedia, Miles just presented. Their token is IQ. Great project. But anyway, let's go back to Yolo. So the spreads, as you can see, they're even they're sometimes twice or even 3 times, and for some exchanges, they're even 12 to 20 times the money that you're leaving on the table. You understand? When you're purchasing a token, you're leaving a certain difference, which is the price slippage on the table. So how do we achieve this? How can we do an instant experience and be super competitive with the rates, and even support the reserve of the token at a very relatively to the market at a very relative low, like projects can start listing with around $5,000 of their token. And how do we achieve this? So in Yolo, we do a mix of 2 types of price discovery. One is the one that we're going out to the exchanges out there and looking at the price, and that is one way we can feed the price inside. So even if there's no one trading right now, we can know more or less what the price is outside. And the other one, which is very interesting, is based on an exponential liquidity, which is based on the reserve, the existing reserve, right? Each project or there are a lot of liquidities accounts that have both tokens and both EOS, right? So when a user buys the token, deposits EOS into the stack, the token goes lower, and the price adjusts accordingly, right? In EOS, transactions are super fast and they cost 0, which means that the guarantee, the price that we need to take as a difference it's actually very low. So that's very, very convenient, and it has allowed us to grow very fast in a very short time. So in the first 3 months, since we're out already for like 5 months, but on the first 3 months we've seen 6.4 times increase month over month. We've surpassed the $1 million trading volume, which for Binance it's a bit, but for a decentralized exchange on EOS, it's quite significant. We have reported over 3,500 unique users, and our head of technology in Yolo is also leading the efforts for bridging EOS and Ethereum on a decentralized way, meaning without a third party that is controlling that bridge. We call it the Waterloo Bridge. It's a complicated project, so I'm not going to get into it. But the final message is, try yoloswap.com, take a look at it. If you got some tokens you want to swap, try the experience. It's a new concept on how we can exchange tokens very fast, and we even have our Yolo widget integrated within the Everypedia website. So that is one example of a dApp that has integrated Yolo and can offer their tokens to the users without leaving the ecosystem. So yeah, that's Yolo, and thank you very much, guys. Yeah. I'm here for your questions, and if you're interested in the project, just come reach out to me and